And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you've been waiting for. With this, I'm not sure if they can come back at all. Oh my god, we also draw those cards. Here we are, Elesh Norn. Oh my god, this is it. Like with Elesh Norn, we can literally exile their whole board, draw every card, and here we are, double removal on everything. We don't care, we don't mind. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today we did the impossible, because today we are playing with Elesh Norn, Mother of Machines, and you have seen correct, this deck actually went undefeated on ladder, and all of the synergies are completely insane in this deck. You will even see Massacre Wurm absolutely massacring our opponent, and yeah, basically with Elesh Norn, all the enter the battlefield triggers gets doubled. That means double triggers from Beza, double triggers from Overlord, and of course Massacre Wurm also has the trigger -2/-2, more like -4/-4, and suddenly your opponent's board completely get demolished. Of course with Leyline Bindings we also have Up the Beanstalk, all of those triggers get doubled. They also draw cards with Up the Beanstalk. Like, this deck goes absolutely crazy once you get going, and we have enough creatures so Elesh Norn can survive in the mid game. So guys, let's go into the games, and I hope you will have a lot of fun today. Alright, so basically our opponent played the Elf, and we decided to go with Virtue of Persistence. And let's set up the Beanstalk. This is always a card you absolutely love to see, and for a very good reason. Now we have some swamps. And we're on our way for Elesh Norn. Oh my god, this is kinda crazy. Oh, this is non-land as well. Alright, you know what? It hurts, but they didn't get the creature because it's turn 3, so it would be tapped. And you know what? I think we can do some stuff here. With the Overlord, drawing cards from Up the Beanstalk, it won't be as easy for our opponent to set up Ren for the next turns. Overlord is a decent draw. Alright, so of course Ren is very harsh because we don't have instant removal for her, but I think we can make it work. Rusk, oh my god, this is Innkeeper's talent combo. Yep. Oh man, oh wait, does it work with Elesh Norn? I don't think it does. I would need to check the wording on talent. Huh, I think this is a bait. I think they have one removal and they hoped for a double block. And now we will try to kill Ren. Alright, let's go. Let's go and see. I think they have removal, right? They will definitely protect her. She's super important. Yep, here we go. And they hoped for double blocks, so they got everything. But we are not falling. Oh my god, are you serious? Alright, just double removal, I guess. Must be nice. We don't really have plays, so I think we go... we don't have 2 mana plays here, because this is hexproof, so we will crack it. I guess we still need a swamp, but we'll get it from the Overlord, so we don't need so many. Let's go for white, because we have double white a lot here. So let's go. Some extra mana, some extra cards, some extra pressure, generally extra stuff for us. I would love this to not be hexproof, it would make things way easier, but we'll make it work, And they used a lot of removal, so Elesh Norn might be surviving soon. Honestly, if not Ren, the game is over. Like, this is the only card that keeps them in the game. Oh my god, they have removal for days on the most efficient mana. Alright. Here's the cottage. They want to really pressure us, but that might not be good enough. I don't care about the food. I think we play Elesh Norn, honestly. I wanted to prevent this. Alright. Here's Raska. Very scary. It is also a removal. So if we play this, they're kinda guaranteed to play this and transform it into a treasure. So that's not the best play for this turn. Let's go Overlord. We might actually draw something. It will be a little bit painful, but I think we can make it work. And here's the Fabled Passage, which allows the third mana, but we don't have good targets, so I think we wait. And on the next turn we are getting the Overlord, so that's nice. Right, no good targets for Raska. They don't want to tap against, double token. And let's see how much removal they have. I mean, we're doing a really good job. If not, this card would be so ahead, it's not even funny. But they're getting every turn some extra value. And they literally answered 4 creatures in a row, I believe. Yep, for like 6 mana, so that's extremely efficient. I don't love it, but with Beza, we should have more time. I would love to have Elesh Norn in the board. So, even if that's a bait, that's fine. And if not a bait, that's also fine, because we need to focus this more than anything else. They might actually try to play Raska just to... Like, we can remove 4 loyalty a turn, so if they play it, that's so much more. And they could get rid of one of the creatures, so it might be the best they have. Man, if not the Hexproof, like, we would destroy this board so easy, but of course, the card is very rough. For us. 2 creatures, huh? I will crack it, because that makes our jaws a little bit better. So I think it's worth it. We have black mana, but let's still go for this. I think, in case we draw the Wurm, right, that would be amazing. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. That taps most of their mana, they only have 2 right now. So let's attack and see what happens. So they think they can race us, but they don't know about double Beza. Don't tell me they have another remove. Yep, finally. Man, this is such a pain. We are working so hard to get rid of this. And double foot token shouldn't be a huge difference. This is only creature, right? So we could honestly go for the Virtue if we think we have time. I'm going for it, because I think this is such a problem for them. They need perfect answer, then they need to use it for Virtue, and they need to tap the mana on one of the crucial turns. So I think it's worth it, and we have the Overlord, which is super important. So now we have a blocker. They will probably hit our face, but I don't think they can deal more than 7 damage. So they activate 1 cottage, and the second one goes for Ren. But then they don't have removal, so it's actually even better. They probably cannot deal even 7 damage. And then we start with Beza. I could also play Elesh Norn, but I want to make sure that we are getting ahead every turn. So this is 2 mana more investment, but it gives us a creature every single turn, and is very hard to remove. So I don't want to take the risk. So far they were insane with removing our creatures, so I want to make sure that we get some solid play for, that cannot be easily answered. Another Planeswalker, huh?
This will be quick.
Alright, they can get rid of the... Man, they actually will get it. But they need to pay quite a lot of mana, so even though they did answer it, which is impressive, man, they have only 3 cards, but they find all the weird answers they need every turn. However, look at the mana. They needed to tap literally everything for it. They cannot even attack with the Fountain Port. Alright. Interesting. And I think with this, we still won. Elesh Norn, please. Because there will be some triggers, and we will like them. Face, Tyvar, Ren. And this is the turn when we solve everything. What? Alright, oh, it's not entering. Right. So that means we solved all the board, and this has hexproof still, but it will disappear in a moment. And yeah, now, man, when we play Beza, we get life gain. Oh, they are too low. I thought we would go to 18, but this is so much better. So for example, you can basically lower your hand, so you have less cards. With Elesh Norn, you can play Beza and draw 2 cards. If you aren't drawing 2 cards, it means you are ahead or equal, so, and we have better board. This should not be the deck that plays sweepers, I think. So this shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, they have 2 weak plays. A zombie. A very cool zombie. So they want to draw a card. And you know what? I actually don't care about them drawing cards. We'll force them to just lose the Planeswalker. Now we kill it. Can I also play the thing? Not yet. And sure, we're a little bit lowballing, but look at the value, like how are they ever going back to this? And let's go double surveil because it enters the battlefield. I mean, this is kinda tempting, but we have better hits than this. And getting two surveils is actually meaningful. And now we have all the... man, they have nothing. If they play this, they have no sweepers, they cannot win. They should scoop on this turn, honestly. Yep. Man, that was pretty decisive, and Elesh Norn is, like, even for stats and vigilance, it's such a powerhouse to finish games. Alright, we're going first. The mana base is not perfect, we drew basically all of the swamps from the whole deck, but we will get there, as you can see. Show me the mountain. Show me the mountain, we know you have it. Oh my god, there's no mountain. Hello. Alright, so we definitely need to go to double white and then we can start playing a lot of stuff. I think we can go right now, so we have all the mana. Let's make a stop in case they play a creature, so they think that we have go for the throat. Always good to, you know, just mislead your opponent a little bit. And there's crying, sure. Yeah, I mean, we have unlocked the first card already. And yeah, I mean, we'll try to be reactive, then we try to set up one Up the Beanstalk, and then we can go from there. And with Beza we can also get... oh man. No, no, no. Alright. And I'm so happy we have Leyline Binding. That was way scarier than it should. Alright. Easy. Not even a sweat. And here we are with Beza. And honestly, we can... yeah, exactly. Alright, so we go white mana on Pain, and we draw a card with Beza. That's a pretty solid value, man. We redraw a card, so we basically got Beza for completely free, and we also live gain. Man, this is so good already. Honestly, they might kill Leyline Binding, they have the colors to do it. White and green is absolutely amazing at those kind of things. But we should get some potential here, and soon we can start going Overlords. I would love to have Up the Beanstalk first, but I'm not sure if we will get there, we will see. I would prefer to play this as late as possible, even though we have the impending, right? So normally you want to play it as quickly as possible. And with the... no, stop, don't touch my bindings. Alright, alright. I wonder... okay, it seems they might kill Beza as well. Oh my god. Well, this is some serious answering. Alright, I see how it is. I see how it is. Definitely a bit of a rough one. So we could go with the binding. We have quite a lot of them. Do you think they have more? There's no way they have more, right? But you know what? Maybe we actually go for the Overlord because we can leyline later. Which means that we reset the counter, so even if they get it back, like first turns with Forge are not super strong. So I normally wanted to lowball this, but I think we need a little bit more power in the board, and when this flips, it's a 6/6 that cannot get removed by damage-based removal basically. They need to have Aether Get Lost or Exorcise or something like this. So yeah, this will be a battle. Man, one Up the Beanstalk would make it so... what the hell is with this guy? How many forges can you get so early? Oh, this is so rough. Like, we have insane deck that can answer this most of the time, but their draw is just even more crazy. So this is a little bit rough. I think we might play Beza. And I didn't expect this live game from the Painland was so important. I honestly think we go like this. But we want to play everything, right? So we go with this. Now we will have even cards. That's not super amazing. So that suggests we should go with the Overlord, right? That's the play. We can do it later. So first we do this. And I mean, we see what we hit. And if they remove, they seem to be having an interaction as well. You know what? This is honestly okay. It's not the perfect draw, but it's also not the worst draw. And that's 5 damage. They definitely have Lightning Helix in the deck, right? That's the whole point of going those colors. So I wouldn't be surprised if this gets removed with Helix. I mean, we can bind one of them, but I think we need more power in the board. Then we bind them and try to Beza on the same turn. And then roll with it. Oh, was that the fake stop? That really felt like a fake stop, huh? Oh, they had a fake stop to pretend. So they actually don't have 2 manas per instance. That's a very valuable information. Now they could draw it, but the chance is pretty low. Caretaker's talent is really strong, right? Because they are drawing cards every single turn, which means they will find the answers to our board, which is not amazing. On the bright side, we are trying to find some. We can get the Beza value, right? Because they have more cards. But it's a one-time only play. Now they have something right now. That they drew instant, maybe? Or they are faking it again. Or maybe they just want to level up the talent. Honestly, making copy seems the best way. Alright, I think they used one of their better cards. They are fully tapped right now. Alright, I think this is pretty decent for us. So we played this. Oh, I won't draw cards easily. Oh, we will. We actually will. Alright, so let's go with this. Right now. So I will try to pressure them. They have chosen to race us. And we'll try to mitigate this game plan. Yep, here we go. And let's draw another card. And we do it now, so we live game. Because as you can see, live gaming is pretty important. Lockdown is probably not the most impressive in this situation. Alright, I mean, we are close to, getting lethal damage, but they have Sunfalls, and that's a very scary thing, especially with Caretaker's talent and Forge. Alright, that's okay, that means no Sunfall. I think we can finish the game. I think even, man, we didn't hit our main engine for the deck. They have already 2, and double Forge, which is extremely above the average, and we didn't get a single Up the Beanstalk. So we are running out of value, but we have enough pressure, I think, to close this. They cannot even use it to block, right? I think they should make double copy of it. Well, at least one, right? Because they can block Beza. And we cannot lock down it easily, and their whole board is literally 3 drops, which is kind of hilarious. So yeah, I think we need to roll with it. They see the Overlord. I mean, they're doing... Oh my god, don't tell me they have exactly the same as. Well, that's absolutely prime for our opponent. Alright, this is a decent draw. I think we can do something with this. Of course we attack, because that's what we do here. I'm not in love with this play, but this is so slow. This is painfully slow. They will get... Oh, we actually don't have creatures. You know what? I think it's still better to go this, because then we have 2 creatures on this turn, and then the Overlord flips. Oh man, this was such a good answer. Like, this lockdown was absolutely insane. It literally cleared the whole board, basically. And Beza is like the least, aggressive creature out of all of them. But they still need to draw a lot of stuff. But the problem is that they are doing 2 cards a turn because of this extremely above average double Forge opening. Normally they would have to use cards to trigger this. And now they get it for free for 0 mana and 0 cards. So they are drawing 3 cards a turn, and it's very hard to beat opponent that draws 3 cards a turn. Here we go. Now they will find all the answers, right? Oh man, this is scary. I want them to whiff so hard. Like, that's not easy for their deck to deal so much damage to those creatures. But they probably, like, this seems to be only like removal deck basically with Forges, and that's it. So the fact they drew 2 so early is absolutely incredible for them. Alright. We actually can lock down ourselves. So they're preparing to double block. And that might be a good sign. That might be a good sign. They can use Fountain Port with Citadel to draw card with this. That leaves 4 mana only. If they went for those tokens, there is a chance they won't sweep, but we'll see. It feels that they don't have Sweeper and they're planning to use those tokens. Alright, as expected. That's good. That's okay. That's okay. We'll play Lockdown. And after Lockdown we have 3/5 mana. This is no land, right? Yep. Just making sure with our cool token. Alright, our opponent is really cooking here. So it seems, yeah, they're counting the damage. So they need to double block this, and then this flips. Man, exercise for days, just triple exercise, double Forge, and here we are with a land. Oh boy, this is definitely something. Can I tap them in some way? Can I tap them in some way? Alright, I will try to bait this play. We absolutely don't need this. But if they tap... Okay, there is no priority. Easy. Let's go. Let's go, man. This could not be closer. Oh my god, that was so close. Honestly, this was probably the last turn to kill them, because we have no value and they got insane value. And here we are. Alright, our opponent is going first. And this will be a very slow hand, but we have some options, so let's see it. Okay, so this will be a battle deck. We need to roll very quickly. I mean, very quickly. Not mono red, so hello. The rules are simple. Alright, I don't mind it. Oh my god, this is the card. This is absolutely the card. So we have double green and double white. That's why, by the way, this is why we have those fast lands only. Because we need double green for Overlord and double white for lockdown on turn 3. That's why we play those. Later, we are fine with everything, as long as we get those cards. So they have all the enable. I honestly think we go Overlord. This also makes the Leyline go super hard. So next turn is absolutely for us. Sure. Oh my god, this is even better, because I actually only needed this land. I didn't even care for this Overlord. And they tapped mana and they used the card. Yeah, now we play Lockdown. So their best cards are 2-drops. So the moment they play it, it's kinda over. Honestly, I will just play Beza. We live game. We get tokens. And we still have the Leyline open. So I think we can ignore most of the things. Yep, this is exactly the card they care about the most. And they will live gain 3. So the moment I see all of the cards used, or that they pass the turn and they don't have anything good, I will... Yeah, I guess this is for this last card, so we just play Lockdown and we win. They will pump it to absolute oblivion. They will flip the case though. But it also gets exiled, because that's how it works. And it will get solved. And it doesn't matter even. I tell you, man, those lockdowns are pretty devastating. Like, it destroys most of the aggro deck so hard it's not even funny. Because they play Hexproof, and this goes completely around Hexproof, its exile effect. So as you can see, we can literally just kill them with Beza probably at this point. They might try to kill Lockdown. I think that's their only choice. As you can see, by the way, they used this card for Overlord that made no difference. And this was their winning card. And with this draw, oh boy, we cannot be stopped anymore. This draw means end of the game, like completely. By the way, you can lock down your own Up the Beanstalk and then get lost it to basically cycle those cards into a new card. Not the most efficient play, but if those are... yeah, the game is over. Like, we have basically answers to their 3 next turns. I could also start drawing cards with Leylines, so we have 2 extra cards here. But why would I play it on empty board? I will wait when they draw something, so then I can do it. Alright, they got it. And do I want... yeah, let's go. Honestly, at this point, I think I can answer everything normally. And so, let's go. Thank you. Now I can start drawing my cards. And this actually helps us. Oh man, this is so crazy. Do I care about this? Everything is exiled, so not really. Let's resolve all. Now we have Overlord, we draw more cards. And they do not have much, honestly. I will lowball it. Like, there is no reason for us to go crazy here. We just play Overlord for full power. Oh my god. Man, this deck is just crushing the... oh my god, like, it's not even good. I actually tapped fully, because we don't care. Our deck is just simply better. We have more of everything, and now another Up the Beanstalk, which means we can draw 2 cards with a single binding, on top of removing. Like, man, even if they had 7 cards, they would do absolutely nothing to us. Like, there's no even lockdown. They don't have any targets. So this is probably their best way to try to go back into the game, and it won't work at all. Like, and we will win the game without even casting this lockdown. That obviously wins the game. Here you go. Here's your moth of the day. And this deck is going so hard. It's actually crazy. Here we are, Elesh Norn. Oh my god, this is it. Like, with Elesh Norn, we can literally exile their whole board, draw every card, and here we are, double removal on everything. We don't care, we don't mind. Oh my god, this is full swing, by the way. Sure, I'll pay. I have all the mana, so we can go for it. We also... Oh my god. Oh, right, we got back it. Oh. Man, this is kinda insane. We attack, we also get double token, and we get Up the Beanstalk. I think our opponent good game, so I honestly was too excited to answer. Alright, we're on the play. I think this is a very nice hand. Let's go for white mana, because we might either get lost or Up the Beanstalk. So there's no point in playing Swamp here. Waste will do everything. And this is... Alright, let's do some lockdowns. That's the play. That is the play. You don't want to get hit by this, but you also don't want to remove this, so we just need to roll, and we need to try to get into lockdowns. One lockdown and we win this game, probably. Okay, Boros, I expected Celestia. Okay, so this will be another type. Yeah, let's play it. And on the next turn we can already use the Leyline Binding and this exile, so they don't get the token. So even though we are taking those 2 poison hits that we absolutely shouldn't, I think we're in okay position, maybe. Well, this is scary. This hurts. This might not be a poison deck. I think this might actually just be here for resiliency, so you know they want to attack with an Impakal. I think that's the plan. Alright, let's consider it. We could go for the Overlord, draw 2 cards, but it's not worth it. And we... Oh, wait. Wait. We can actually do the thing. Okay, this is perfect. No, don't you dare to tap mana like this. You're never tapping mana like this. And here we go. Man, this is such a good play. Drawing 2 extra cards, getting a land that is of all types, and suddenly our Leyline Binding is way better. They might have more than one, right? But they will just start the turn and attack. So I think we have to roll with it. Man, if we can play the Wurm if we draw a land. Please, let me draw the land. Please, game, this one time. This one single time. Discard a card. Honestly, I don't think we need double Elesh Norn. Like, one is good enough. Please, just this one time. Untapped land. Man, we drew so many cards, but we actually didn't hit a single one. Alright. Not scared at all. Alright. Oh my god, this is untapped land. But this is scary. We don't have doubled triggers. It has to be the red source. Can they burn? I think we actually have to play differently on this turn. However, we will play the Fabled Passage, because I think this is too much pressure. It can just burn us directly, that's why they are playing Boros. We need black mana, right? Yeah, let's go for black mana. Okay, and what do? We go Beza first, and then we go get lost. That's the play. That is the play. We're not drawing cards anyway. And we get rid of this before they can burn us. I don't know exactly what they have, but I know it will hurt like absolute crazy. So let's make sure that we don't die on this turn. And on the next turn we Massacre Wurm. They have nothing, and probably they will play something more as well. I would love to have Elesh Norn for double triggers, but it's fine. It's fine. It's good enough. Alright, let's see what our opponent is cooking. I really want to win this game. Oh, and by the way, here's your honk for today. To make it better. Bivak. And they need to deal some damage and pay 4 mana basically to you know, flip it. This is fine. As long as they don't kill us, I don't think they can ever win. Like, their deck is simply weaker than ours. Gateway is definitely what they want, but it's way too slow. They won't be able to do anything in the meantime. And 4 cards only, so even if they have like Helix, and Boros Charm, it's like what, 10 damage only? So I don't think they're even close to burning us. Generally with this you want to play spells that deal like very low damage so that they get amplified, but I think with those cores they're going like this. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you've been waiting for. With this, I'm not sure if they can come back at all. Oh my god, we also draw those cards. And here we go with the true Massacre of Standard. No, that's so fun. And it also speeds up the clock really nicely. Alright, let's play the land. And I think we keep one fish. One fish. Just because we want to double block in case something weird happens. Alright, if they do this, that means they cannot do anything else, and we have those tokens for days. Honestly, maybe I should attack first, but... yeah, we'll see. Maybe I should attack first and try to bait this play, because then Massacre Wurm would actually go for it. So yeah, but we just have more, so we can do it all over again on the next turn. And we are at 18. The only problem is that we are winning so hard that we can't live game with Beza, because we are actually ahead. Oh no, they don't know. They don't know how much it will hurt them. It seems that they have something, is their priority? Not sure. Alright, my friend, here you go. This will be a double massacre. This alone basically kills them, right? Because they will lose 3 creatures, times 2, it's actually 12 damage. Oh man, that was brutal. Alright guys, this was a crazy day on the arena, and I have to say the deck performed absolutely better than I expected, not only in the results, because obviously we had small sample, however, it actually felt really nice. With Up the Beanstalk and Overlord engine, you already have so much staying power. With lockdowns, you can basically defend against every aggro deck. That was the idea, right? Because we have extremely efficient early game, single lockdown can get you to this part of the game when you can just, you know, grind Overlord, Beza and stuff like this. With Leyline Binding, not only you have the combo with Up the Beanstalk that draws you cards, but now you also have combo with Elesh Norn that lets you draw cards with Up the Beanstalk and then remove 2 different creatures. So basically this deck has a lot of moving parts, and each part combos with something else. Also, even Virtue of Persistence is something that I changed in the last moment, because I realized that this is such an amazing deck to have, you know, creatures reanimated. Like Elesh Norn, when she dies, you just play Virtue of Persistence, and now they need to answer her again every single turn, which means that all of those triggers are going to happen. Even a small Beza that normally is kinda, you know, just a brick for your opponent to not kill you through. Basically with this you can actually get card advantage from this. You can draw 2 cards, you can make 2 treasures, make 4 fish sometimes even. So, and of course life gain 8 if you are under the wall. So it's a really good synergy just for those small effects that really quickly stack, and like every time you get an extra card, suddenly your opponent just needs so many extra cards just to answer what you have. So before we go further, a huge thank you to our patrons, because of course we are not forgetting about you guys. Thank you for your support, and I hope you are having a great Christmas. And yeah, you made Christmas for me with just your support, so thank you. And honestly, with Massacre Wurm, it actually went better than I expected. This is obviously a very big, expensive, clunky creature. However, with -4/-4, it actually starts hitting a lot of stuff, and it's on curve with Elesh Norn. So kinda the idea is that you try to stall 1 turn by playing Elesh Norn, not die, and then play the Worm. And it really speeds up the clock as well, because you probably destroy their whole board, they have nothing, and unlike all the sweepers like this is not a symmetrical sweeper. It's only your opponent's creatures. So if you -4/-4, actually everything on your side survives. And then you swing with Elesh Norn, and it's probably like 12 damage on something. And that means on the next turn you win and close the game. So it's a small synergy, but it actually helps a lot in closing games, so your opponent cannot top deck this last, you know, Lightning Strike, Swift Spear, whatever they need to win the game. So obviously for the result we want to like 4-0. It's not a huge sample, but it really like shows you the message that there are synergies here that are extremely strong, and we outvalued a lot of decks that generally should be stronger than us. And I think Leyline Binding is such a great card, even like the fact that you play normally 3 colors and some of the lands are all basic types, so you know the surveillance really help here. You can actually discount it to 3 even if you never played Overlord, so it's decent removal already, and it also draws cards with Up the Beanstalk. So even if you don't go you know, for this everywhere, you can still use it normally thanks to being 3 colors. So guys, I like the deck. It was really fun. It was very explosive, and once you get going with Elesh Norn and untap a single turn, the game is probably yours, because we have so many strong effects with her. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching as always, and thanks for just being awesome every single day. And yeah, That's it for today. See you guys tomorrow.
With